Son, did you finish cleaning the cabinet? I want to put the new cleaning supplies there when you're done.
Almost. I found this jar filled with oily stuff. I have no idea what it is.
The people who lived here before sure left it left behind. You think they were running a chemical factory? What is it?
I really can't tell. Most of the jars don't have labels, or the labels are so faded I can't read them. This jar is filled with an oily mess with pieces of metal and something else in it.
Can I see?
Be careful, it might be dangerous. How do you think I should get rid of it?
Why don't you just dump it down the drain?
But what if it's hazardous? We learned at school that a lot of things we buy to clean our homes and take care of gardens contain chemicals that are bad for us and the environment. Some household products can be very reactive, toxic, or flammable. At the hospital, I work with other department heads to be sure that we make good decisions about the hazardous products we use.
Why would a store sell cleaning products if they're harmful? They're being diluted with water when you put them down the drain. Doesn't that take away any hazard?
That's what I think. I always wash everything down the sink or throw it in a garbage. They treat wastewater, don't they? And the garbage is taken to a dump, so what's the harm in that?
All those chemicals dumped down the drain build up. Imagine all the homes around the world over 20 years. That's a lot of cleaning supplies in the water systems. These chemicals can do a long harm to animals, organisms, and habitats.
I've been dumping cleaners down the drain for years.
But now we are more aware of how chemicals can affect us and other organisms. I read an article in last week's newspaper that said it's no longer legal to throw out batteries in the garbage. Batteries have to be recycled by dropping them in a recycling center.
But batteries are made to be disposable. I don't see why they need to be recycled.
We learned about recycling batteries at school. They contain heavy metals that can leak into the ground if they sit in landfills. That reminds me, remember how Mama used to take our temperatures with a mercury thermometer? It was filled with silvery metal. Once when the thermometer broke, we played with the little metal beads of mercury liquid. Now liquid mercury is known to be hazardous and is not used in thermometers.
Who would have thought that it was harmful? Mercury was used in so many different products like batteries, light switches, and thermometers.
Not anymore. Research has shown that it is toxic. If you're exposed to it for long periods of time, it can affect your nervous system.
But what should I do with the jar?
We need to go figure out what it is. A postcard came in the mail last week announcing a household hazardous waste drop-off day. At the waste collection center, let's take it there and see if they can help us. We'll drive over after we drop your sister off at soccer practice. Hello?
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to know if we could dump this down the drain to get rid of it.
Do you know what it is?
No, it wasn't labeled.
Hassan found it while he was cleaning one of the cupboards of home. It looks like it's been there for a long time.
It will take some testing, but we will identify what it is. Then we will know how to dispose of it. This is Karen Greenbridge, our environmental engineer, who is an expert on testing methods. Karen, we have a unlabeled jar here. Can you help these people?
I'd be happy to. We will send it to a lab where it will be separated. Then they will run tests to identify each of the parts.
If it was bought in a store, wouldn't it be safe to just throw it out?
Sometimes the chemicals that are toxic, flammable, or corrosive are what make the product work. There aren't strict regulations about what is put in the household products, so it's important to consider what hazards they pose when you are buying, using, or throwing them out.
When people buy products for their houses, they usually choose what is most affordable and what is and the best at doing the job. They don't often take into account the health of environment hazards they might cause.
There have been many cases of people mixing and storing products incorrectly and getting hurt. It's important to know what you're working with and consider their hazards.
The next step with your jar will be for us to send it to a lab to determine what is in it. It looks like a mixture of several liquids and some solids.
Then, what will you do with it once the parts have been identified?
If it is not hazardous, we will dilute it and pour it down the drain. But if it is hazardous, we will package it and put it in a special hazard. These sites are made as the hazardous material contained in them will not leak and the ground and groundwater. Thank you for helping us.
We have to tell Grandpa, no more dumping everything down the drain.